Hello there, welcome to today's video. So I hope you enjoyed all the Meaders footage that I had for you guys last week. We are continuing on this week with a very exciting video. I had the privilege of throwing with Miss Mary Meaders' husband. And so that is the footage that you're going to see in today's video. And then yesterday, if you missed that video, I was able to go to Meaders Mercantile, which is an antique store run by the Meaders family until today. So if you missed that video, go ahead and check it out. I will link it down below. So enjoy today's video.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and center the ball for you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn it over to you. So, whoops. So we're gonna get a little bit of clay and just put it on the wheel, and that makes the ball stick better. Hey, sweetie, would you go over there and get me that hot water again?
Be really careful.
Be real careful with it because it's hot. And all I'm doing is putting the clay in the middle, about putting pressure and spinning, and that's making it where it's getting dead center. Okay, I'll get some warm water because this cold water's not trying to turn this. That's better. So we want it as centered as we can get it. I mean, the more centered it is, the easier it is for you to make a piece of pottery.
I remember this one.
And that feels pretty good right there. Okay, let's swap sides.
Are you going to put a mess everywhere? Have you seen this place?
I'm just sweeping it dirty.
What you want to do is you want to get your hands wet, get them, both of them all good and wet there. And then you're going to take and just put your hands on the sides of the clay. I'm going to push your thumbs down a little bit. Whole thumb. Going down into the clay.
No, it feels good.
Just don't let me push your thumbnail into it.
Okay.
Okay, now you got to dip it. Now we can take your hands off and just take them real gentle off and one of the together at the same time. Just like
So I'm taking my hand off.
Anyway, take your whole hand off, thumb it off, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is called a ball opener. That's just what makes it where people that don't know how to turn can actually make a pot that survives.
Okay. Okay.
So what this does is it makes the bottoms the same thickness every time. So no matter what you do, the bottom of your pot's going to be the same thickness. Now you're going to take this hand and put it like this. Take that hand and put it up here. And you're going to push down until it stops. And then we're going to take this. Let's go towards your hand. We'll go this way first. Just real easy. And then we're going to go to the other side. You watch that thumbnail, but you want this meaty part of your hand in here making this ring. Okay, and back to center, straight up. Now we've got to open that ball. Let's see what this looks like. Looks good. So what you're going to do now is we're going to take the belly out of it some.
Okay.
So you're going to take this chip. Now, this is your working spot.
Okay.
See, this is mine because I'm on the other side. So you just take your finger and put it straight up and down in that, and take this chip of wood and start turning it like that until I tell you to stop. I'm giving you
So
some
I'm
more
turning
water.
it up.
Okay, let's get on your spot. Don't let the wheel talk to you. You talk to the wheel. Okay, just like that. And that should do it. Now then, got that one. I'm going to make 2 divots. One on the outside, one on the inside. And that's going to give us back to having like a little belly again right there. The idea is for you to get your fingers that far apart. And that's, you're not going to move them in or out. You're going to stay right there. You see how I'm bracing my fingers?
Yeah.
And the idea is to lift up without letting your fingers come apart or go together. And that lifts the clay up.
Okay.
So you're lifting against this finger.
Yeah.
Or you can do it with this finger, whichever one you're more comfortable with. But here's your divot. Now I'm going to hold your hands and walk you through it. So you just put your fingers down in there on your side. Always on your side.
I see.
There you go. Lock your thumbs up at the top. Okay. Don't push, don't pull. Just raise up. Did you feel it go up?
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're
such
going
a
to do it
weird feeling.
again, probably 2 more times before we get finished.
Okay.
Okay, you got that turned in. I'm going to make your divots. And you just put your fingers right back in those divots. Just
Okay,
like
so
you did
is
before.
it like
just kind of
this?
lock your thumbs
Okay.
and put your fingers in there. Got one on the outside, one on the inside. And you just raise them up real slow. And open it back so
Yeah, I felt it even more
See that?
the second time.
okay, now we've got a spot right here that's a little bit thicker than the rest of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to let you turn with some wood, which is harder to do than your finger, okay? So here's the action you're going to use. You're going to start off with the wood chip like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to slowly rotate it up while your finger goes up the inside.
Okay.
I'll help. Okay, right there. Just get it all the way down in the middle. Put your finger in there just like it was in the divot a while ago. And then just run your finger up the edge. There you go. Just keep hammering. Keep hammering. Keep hammering. And this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. There you go. You got that thick spot out of there perfect.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of an air bubble, but I think it just popped. Now, shape it. So, get some squat out of it. When they just shape it out, I know you think that it's shaped as good as you want it. You don't want to tear it up completely, but it needs to be shaped some.
Yeah.
So you're going to go back in just like you did when you turn with your fingers. Put them back in there just like you did when you turn. And what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to the bottom, just like you did when you turn. And we're going to push out a little bit from the inside. And then push in a little bit. That leaves your fingers push. Okay. And then up. Now you see we've got a little bit of a bulge there. Let me get some of the water off of it for you. Now, if you're going to do this a lot, if you were going to do this all the time, you'd want to cut the finger down.
Yeah.
Just doing it every once in a while, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I
They're
had
definitely
one
getting in the way.
And that girl, she had the prettiest nails you ever seen. Had them done every week.
Mine aren't pretty. I just leave them, do whatever.
But she could keep those fingernails gorgeous. I don't know how. She'd have them come in with them decorated Minnie Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Now, I'm going to take off a little bit of the excess clay here for you because this is kind of a hard part. because it makes it grab. And then we're going to turn this off. And I want you to get, you see that real thin wire over there?
This.
Yeah. Okay. Let me get on this side. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to wrap your hands around it like that until your thumbs are on top. And it's going to kind of hurt. It really won't hurt, but you think it's hurt.
Okay.
So, because it's going to be wrapped around your fingers. Your fingers are smaller than mine, so you might do 2 or 3, where I just do 1. That's good right there, that amount. That's good right there. Your thumbs are on top. Let me get back over here. Now you keep that wire away from that pot until I help you with it. Okay, now you're going to push down and pull. And then I want you to get away from the pot, and then you can take it. See, because when the wire flips out, it'll cut the pot in two.
Yeah.
Okay, now you get a block of wood, and just set it right here on this corner. And behind you, there's some cut paper. Put a piece of paper on. And then this is lifters that we use on small stuff like this. And what you're doing is, you see how the angle I got?
Yeah.
And as you touch, you're going to drop it. And now you can just push them together real gently. Okay, that's all you need. Now look at me. When you lift, you want to lift with your legs and turn. And that'll take the clay right off of the... Wait, which way are you going to turn? This way? That way, okay? That way we can together. Okay, lift. Now, you're going to use this one to hold the paper. Tilt it a little bit, tilt this one a little bit, and then you just spin this one out, and it's going to keep holding the paper. Now spin that one out. And now you see you've got a perfectly round, still round piece.
Yeah.
And you can set it over on the lower shelf beside those papers. And you got your coffee cup.
Pretty cool.
Told you could do it.
First one ever. That's awesome.
Now come give me a big old hug.